Okay, socialite, so I literally thought I was filming this whole time. I've just done the Supergoop Glow Screen in Golden Hour for sunscreen. And I just put my Fenty Plush Pudding lip mask on. So we're getting out of the house today, girl. I got a Sephora and Ulta gift card for Mother's Day, so I want to see some stuff. I feel like there's so much that has come out that I hadn't seen. Number one on my list is the Jumbo Bronzer from Christian Dior. Y'all, numero uno. And I really don't want to buy two. So when I do this makeup look today, I'm not going to do any powder bronzer. That way we can test it out in store. We're going to do underpainting today because I'm just going to do a powder foundation and go real simple. I'm going to be super casual today. Hourglass concealer. This one's the light color, which is flax. This is another thing that I want to look at. Now, I'd had maple for like over a year, and because that shade was just way too almost yellowy golden, I never used it, even though the formula was amazing. So I ended up finally, maybe a month or two ago, getting flax. So now I can use maple and then flax, right? How about they've just launched an in-between color that I needed in between these two colors? Girl, so I could have waited and just, had that one, but it looks as if, why am I doing two different techniques? It looks as if they have it in like the travel size, the small size. So hopefully the store that I go to today has that in stock and we can swatch that, because this gives you a nice smooth under eye and very full coverage, just like very photo ready, This is a Tarte Sculpt Tape. How about the last video that I did where I was talking, and I use this in pretty much every video, my Smashbox Halo pen that just perfects after I finish my makeup, powder, everything. I can sort of perfect any imperfections with this is discontinued. I was trying to create a link for you guys. I don't see it at Ulta. I don't see it on Smashbox website. You can't even get it on Amazon, eBay, nothing. Like, it just disappeared all of a sudden. And I'm so sad about it. So if you guys have seen the Smashbox Halo pen like at your local Ulta or anywhere, let me know. I need to pick up like 5 of them because they're gone. So looks like I'll also be trying to find a replacement for that. Maybe not right now, but within the next couple months. I want to find something that I can sort of conceal hyperpigmentation, but after I'm done with my makeup, like on top of powder. I just love that I had that option, And I have to get my hair done today, so I'm gonna probably wear a hat. I'll go get my hair done at 5:30. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning right now, y'all. So we're gonna get out and about and then end the day with the hair salon, because tomorrow is Friday. Fridays, we go on our day date with me and Mr. But I'll be out of town next week in Atlanta. This is the BK Beauty A506 brush. I never use this type of brush for this step, but I see so many people doing it. I thought, let me try it out. I mean, I've done it before. And I'm going to pretty much hit the edges with this and maintain the coverage everywhere else. So tomorrow's Friday and next week is the last week of school and I'll be out of town. So tomorrow is really kind of like our last date day because we'll be with the kids for the rest of the summer. So we took y'all with us last year when we did our last date day, which was Perry's, because it's one of our favorite restaurants. And we really couldn't think of anywhere else to go. And as much as I would like to go there again, we go there too much. I want to try something different. Somebody had commented a while ago, like, can you go to like a soul food restaurant in Houston? But the reason why I don't go to those type of restaurants is because Mr. is a vegan eater. And soul food restaurants really don't have vegan food, you know? So it's like a lot of the more casual restaurants in Houston that I would like to visit, I would have to go by myself, you know? That may be something that we do to sort of keep this going in the summer. Maybe I'll take AJ and Trey, or maybe just me and AJ, and we'll do like a mommy-daughter day. Okay, so let's spray the face. And then for foundation, I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever powder foundation. So this one's in the color 4R61. Definitely my favorite foundation powder for sure, but I really wanna try the new MAC Studio Fix powder, which I've heard great things about. I haven't heard anything bad about it yet. Have any of y'all seen the new movie Sinners that everybody's been talking about? It's so rare that I go to the movies to see adult movies. We always go see kid movies. The way everybody's been talking about it, I really want to go see that one. I hadn't even fully looked up what it's about all the way.
Yeah. You really help me away. I'ma write this song for you, know. Love everything when you do, baby girl, you're something special. Everything when you look tight. Put up in your jeans like a spite. Want ice up your neck like a frostbite. Put the icicle right when your tongue ring. Lollipop, she wants something sweet to make your heart it drops. Gonna lock me like the cops. Shoot out when she turn it round back way. White rum shots, weed and snacks. Couple brownies in the back. Pretty dolly but she don't want Molly. Just me and you. Out on the sea and a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Out on the yacht and a S-E-X. All night girl, picture me and you. Out on the yacht and a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Out on the sea and a S-E-X. All N-I-G-H-T. And on the moonlight, here on the sand. On the beach side on the ground. Girl, we don't got no chill. You don't know I'm a deck man. Want treat you right, while you take it to the mall, make a pile you. Daytime, I lay down with the lotion. And that a cause the commotion, real love potion. She want breathe for me, but no one but a girl like every belly for the G. But she still gon' come to me. She still love it, company girl. Don't need nobody else, we don't need nobody else, baby. Don't need nobody else, we don't need nobody else, girl. Just me and you.
Okay, y'all, so we made it to Ulta. We went way out of the way. Like 2 or 3 out here that I found that has a lot more than other Ultas, because there's some Ultas that actually have some of the products that say online only in the store. And we might get something to eat too, because I haven't ate yet, but let's go inside and see what they have over here. Okay, so this is the new Clinique Vitamin Powered Foundation, and I wanted to test this out for a review, and I was kind of going back and forth between the shade Medium Deep Warm 3 and Medium Deep Warm 4. This is a new Morphe, I guess you would call it a finishing powder. It has a little bit of radiance to it. I don't think this is my color, but I definitely want to try it out. Now, these are the new Morphe Trio blushes, which are definitely giving one size. I haven't tried anything from Black Opal in so long, but something about these concealers really caught my eye, and when I swatched them, they were so creamy. It really reminded me of the Hourglass concealers for sure. These are some deep, more so golden shades, like golden yellowish undertones, which aren't necessarily my go-to, but I just wanted to swatch them all for you guys anyways. How cute is this display? You get a lip liner and a butter balm in one. This is a tinted sunscreen from NYX, the NYX Glaze. This shade looked like it was absolutely perfect. Now this is the NYX Wonder Stick. One side is going to be a contour or cream bronzer shade, and the other side is going to be like a highlighter. And they have like 4 to 6 different shades to choose from, I want to say. Now from the essence section, this was probably one of the best finds. Did you know they have these liquid bronzers? And in the same packaging, they also have highlighters and blushes to choose from. I can't wait to try these out. And on the way out, Mr. spotted a new fragrance from Drake. I was like, what? Y'all, the packaging is so cute and it actually smells great. Okay, so I spoke too soon. Usually they have everything in here. When I tell you wiped out, that apparently there's some new Morphe contour sticks. Whole display gone. The new e.l.f. Lippies that everybody's going crazy for, gone. All they had is the burgundy ones left. Everything else was gone, and there were like 2 shades that I really wanted, so that's that. I did find some cool stuff though. Did y'all know that Drake has a fragrance and it smells so good? The packaging is like a pretty blue, like the bottle is like a pretty blue bottle. It smells masculine, but then it's sort of like sweet and fruity. I love it. It smells so good. I think even a woman, if you're into unisex fragrances, it's not super masculine, let me just say that. So some men might think it's too sweet and fruity, but I think it smells lovely. So with that being said, I think some women may even like it. It smells really good, y'all. Let me know if you've tried it. Over here in the Heights, they also have a new Sephora. It's kind of new. It's been here maybe about a year. So we're gonna go around the corner to the Sephora. So this is my first time smelling Hard to Get from Forever Mood. I do have one of her fragrances, the pink one, and this one definitely has the same vibe, sugary sweet. Did you know that Charlotte Tilbury recently launched a 2-sided lip liner? You're supposed to be able to create like lip combos with them. The shade range in these lip liner duos are very impressive. I'm definitely taking one home. Charlotte Tilbury has also launched a new shade in the Plumpgasm lip gloss, which is very glittery and pretty. Loving the size of the doe foot applicator. Now this is really what I'm here for, is these Dior powder bronzers. There are 4 shades to choose from. The second to the deepest shade is definitely not deep enough for me, nowhere near. The darkest one is really the only one that I can get away with. It's definitely giving warm and sun-kissed. You know I had to make my way over to the Sephora collection section. Definitely a great value. You guys know I rave about Sephora collection products. I wanted to swatch their new liquid blushes for you guys. One of them definitely stood out to me. If you know me, girl, you already know which one stood out. Socialites told me about these new Laura Mercier bronzer duos. Y'all, the quality looks top notch, and I'm not mad at these shades. Now, I do feel like they could have maybe 1 shade deeper, but it does go deep enough for me and some of the ladies significantly darker than me. Now, Hourglass, I need you to come to the front of the class, girlfriend. Now, I've been saying for a year or 2 that we need an in-between shade, in between maple and flax, but this is not what I mean. Like, in-between shade is right there in the middle. Look, it's almost giving maple. It's not light enough, and it's definitely too golden. Labs is definitely one of my absolute favorite beauty brands, and they have new shades in these like glossy blushes. I swatched them all for you guys. I love them all except for the lightest shade. They're all so pretty. Now before I left the store, I stopped by the benefit section because they do have a new shade in the Hoola powder bronzers. But I ended up swatching the new Hoola cream bronzers. Now I don't know what's been going on lately with these makeup companies and the shades not being deep enough, but the darkest shade is the only one that works for me. Okay, y'all, so that was fun. I got to see all the stuff. I think mostly everything that I was excited to try in Sephora, they had it in there. The Dior bronzers, which was like my number one. Am I crooked? The Dior bronzers, which is what I was most excited for. I just kind of feel like I don't need it. I was most curious to see what was the difference between the darkest one and the next to dark. Am I looking so? And if you're my shade or anywhere near around my shade, you would have to go with the darkest one, which is a little warm. It wasn't crazy warm. So hopefully our swatches are good enough for you guys to make any choices in case you were interested in it. We just pulled up to this pizzeria. It's a new spot here called Via 313 that just opened. So hopefully they have some vegan options here. If not, I'm still gonna get some pizza out of here. It's supposed to be like Detroit style pizza, which I've never had. If not, this whole row over here has a bunch of new restaurants, which we've been over here before when we went to Hash Kitchen, if you guys remember that spot, which it was okay. But they also have some like Thai food over here. So if they don't have anything for him here, then he could probably just go right down the sidewalk and get some Thai food and bring it back over here because it looks like they have some outdoor seating area. So let's go see what they have.
Both of y'all, that was good.
Hey y'all, so I'm back. Had to go pick up AJ. Lunch was so good. They ended up having some decent vegan options, especially for pizza. All you need is dairy-free cheese or vegan cheese and veggies that's vegan. And if you have like dairy-free crust, which a lot of people offer that, even regular pizza places. So Mr. ended up being able to eat with me and get the pizza. It was good. Now we got an appetizer before our pizza came, which was like broccoli and cauliflower that was seasoned with like garlic and balsamic vinaigrette, I want to say. Delicious, y'all. It was even better than the pizza, in my opinion. I almost wanted to order a second one. It was so good. And I just had a water. After we finished eating, they brought us a some type of dessert that was like almost like cinnamon sticks in a sense, just sweet. It had icing on top. Really tasty. I had one and then packed it up, and I'll give it to the kids for a snack. But I'm going to show you guys really quick the haul of what I picked up today because I got to go get my hair done after this. So Ulta, I already told you guys, the first Ulta that we went to, they're usually so stocked with everything was gone. But I still picked up a few things that are pretty exciting. I really want to do a live stream in the morning to try this stuff on. I'm so thirsty to try this stuff on, y'all. But we'll see, because I want to go to the movies to see that movie Sinners. They have like a 10 a.m. showing. And so I'll see how that goes. I would have to go live at like 8 in the morning in order to make that work. But anywho, I saw Morphe has these Cloud Light Soft Veil powders, and this was the darkest shade, which is Sunset. And it sort of reminds you of like Hourglass Ambient powders, just like really like softly reflective. So it doesn't look like much in the packaging, but when you swatch it, it's just like really like soft reflective. So this would be more like a finishing powder that you put like strategically certain places on the face to give you like a little bit of sheen. We'll try it out and see. Essence had some liquid blushes and liquid bronzers, so I picked up one of the blushes and one of the bronzers. This bronzer is in the shade 40 Tantastic and the blush is in 30 Dusty Rose. So we'll see how this looks on. I was thinking this would look similar to Patrick Ta blush that I love, She Goes to the Gym. So I think I might like this, but we'll see how it works because I've never seen anybody use this, so I don't know what the quality is going to be giving, you know. And I picked up this Revolution Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer in the shade Tan Golden. Now I saw Nana use this. Well, I saw a couple people use this like a long time ago and I forgot about it. And back when I first started seeing it, I wanted to get it because it's the same, it looks the same as the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener that has the metal tip. And I really like the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener. So I feel like this may be an affordable option. I don't know, but recently I've been seeing Nana from Nana's Beauty use this and it sort of reminded me that I wanted to try this out. So we'll see. And if I can remember, I think she likes it. Picked up this NYX Wonder Stick. I feel like I've had this before, but I can't remember. It's in the shade Medium Tan. The one darker than this was like giving really dark, y'all. So felt like this would be the best bet. And another Nana Beauty's recommendation, NYX Buttermelt Glaze. So I've seen her use this on a couple of videos, and when I swatched it in the store, it looked so smooth on my skin. I was like, okay. And it has SPF 30, which is perfect. So I wouldn't have to put like my super goop underneath like I did today. So this is, I can't wait to try this out, y'all. I'll probably be wearing this to the movies tomorrow, to be honest. So we did go to Sephora after that, but after we ate, we went to a different Ulta somewhere else and I picked up a couple of things. So let me show you guys what that is. First is Ariell Stronghold Lash Glue. I don't know if this is new or not, but it says fast drying, gentle formula, 24-hour hold. And my go-to Ariell lash glue is now discontinued, so I'm on the hunt for something else. I've been trying a few other things, but I'm not like in love with them. So I'm gonna test this out and let you guys know what I think about it. And this was $4.99. And then I picked up this L'Oreal Faux Brow, and it's the one that has like those two little flicks on the bottom of it, if you guys can see that. Hopefully y'all can see what that looks like. Now when I was in store trying to get this, they have like 6 or 7 colors and it was difficult. Like just looking at it, I didn't know whether I should get brunette or dark blonde. Brunette looked really dark. I don't know, so I got dark blonde because I feel like I always pick a shade that's a little too dark. So I went with the lightest option. So this is dark blonde. So hopefully it works. So we'll test it out tomorrow and see. And this one was $12.99. And then I picked up these. Now I saw these black opal brightening concealers at the first Ulta. And I swatched them in there, but they didn't have the shades available that I wanted to try. So I went to another location and they had the shades. So I'm excited to test these out because there's nothing like finding some good drugstore concealers or products in general, because I do love designer and luxury makeup. I like trying everything. I just like quality makeup. But some people will not or don't believe in or cannot spend a certain amount on makeup, and I've been saying this for 2 years, girl, I really need to start incorporating a lot more affordable makeup in my videos, which I do think I do both, because there's favorites that I have that are affordable, but I really want to find more options for affordable, and they're out there. I just need to try it, you know. the Black Radiance concealer is excellent. Like, I will recommend that to the moon and back, and it's like $5. Now these Black Opal concealers were $10.95, so they're like twice the price as the Black Radiance. But when I swatched it on my hand, the first thing I thought about was Hourglass concealer. Like, that's kind of like how thick and creamy and smooth it looked. So we'll see after we test it out. Okay, so now Sephora. These glasses keep slipping. I got these on Amazon and I thought they were so stylish, y'all, but they keep like slipping down on my nose. I picked up this Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Duo that comes like the new two-sided lip liners. You can use it as like lip liner or fill it all the way in like a lip color, like a lip combo type of situation. And I picked up tan medium. They have a medium, but I picked up tan medium. They have a deep one, and that deep is deep. Like, one side is like a dark brown that reminds you of like Chestnut by MAC, or more like the old molasses before they reformulated it from Sephora collection. And the opposite side is giving black. So if you need like a deep, Charlotte Tilbury has you in these. So I picked up, this is the second to the deepest one. And this lip cheat was $26. And she also launched a new Lipgasm. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Big Lip Plump Gasm, which I've never tried these before. This one's in the shade Nude Gasm Diamonds, which is the new shade. And this more so looks kind of like golden glitterish. So first of all, look at this packaging. Stunning. Decent size wand. So y'all, this is so cute. So I'm excited for this. And this was $35. That is so expensive for a lip gloss to me. And look what I found, girl. This tells you, like, sometimes when your favorite stuff is like showing out of stock everywhere, you just have to go check in stores. And I'm telling myself this while I'm telling you guys this. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer in 35N, y'all. I have not been able to find this for like months. Tried to get it during the Sephora sale, was sold out everywhere. They've been clearanced out for months, which is telling me I think they're going to be discontinued, right? And I get on Kohl's and see they're in stock, 35N in Kohl's. This is what I use to carve out my brows, by the way. The shade is perfect. It's so subtle. It's like perfect for my skin tone. Y'all, saw them on Kohl's for $4. Hopefully they'll be here this week. They should probably be here by tomorrow. But when I went in this particular Sephora, which I never go to this location, they had 35N in there. So I just picked up one. Y'all, these shades, really? So I picked up one because I do have like 4 or 5. I want to say 5 on the way. So I just picked up one. So excited about this. So if you've been looking for 35N, check, you know, whenever you go to different locations, just check down there and see just in case. And this was $9.60, but like I said, they're $4 on Kohl's right now. Now these, y'all, so stinking cute. I swatched all of them in the store for y'all, but this one really stood out to me a lot more than the other ones. Obviously it's a terracotta shade. Every brand I have to try the terracotta shade. This is from Sephora collection. It's the Blush and Go, so I think you can use this. It's a liquid blush matte finish. I want to say you can use this on your cheeks and lips, but it might just be like a cheek situation. And this was $16. Seems kind of expensive for something that tiny, so keep you guys posted. It may need to go on the list for the next Sephora sale. And before I show you guys this last thing, a couple of things that I wanted to pick up. One of them, I forgot to pick it up in the store. I sprayed it on my hand and forgot to go back and get it, which Sephora collection has a new setting spray that's like a glowy setting spray that's supposed to lock you in for, I think, 12 or 16 hours or something like that. Forgot to pick it up, so I'll get that another time. Those Haus Labs blushes that I swatched, I want them in every color. the way I wanted them in every color. They were stunning. It was only one, which was the lightest shade, that I wasn't, it was like too pastel-y, that probably wouldn't flatter my skin tone, but the rest of them were stunning. Like, I really wish I was on Haus Labs PR. So Haus Labs, listen, I've been talking about them since they first came out, before the hype was like hyped up on Haus Labs. I tried, that's like when I used to randomly go in Sephora like 2-3 times a week, and just whatever was new, I would pick it up and do a foundation review. Haus Labs, first time I tried it, I was sold. Like, amazing foundation, you know. So I don't know, I don't think they watch my videos, girl, but I would love to be on their PR. But didn't get those though, because I've got so many blushes, y'all. I really need to tone it down on the blushes. On the way out, the last display I went to was Benefit, because I saw that they had a new Hoola bronzer, or like a new Hoola bronzer shade or something like that, like the traditional powder one. But then I saw these, the Benefit Hoola Wave, that are like cream bronzers. And I want to say I saw that they came out like a week or 2 ago. Here's the packaging, so that's different. And I got the shade Deep. The shade lightest in this definitely was too light. So no other shade would work for me other than this one. And when I tell you the swatch on this was gorgeous, I don't know, it may not look like much in here. It's like sweating a little bit. The product is like sweating, but y'all, the school is letting out now. And it's so like lightweight, and it's creamy, but then when you put it on the skin, it sort of feels like it dries down to like a powder. It's almost hard to describe. I'll have to use it first to like really give y'all a little bit more information on this, but I mean, it just feels, and look how subtle. Like, I feel like this is going to be like a perfect subtle summertime. So glad I went over there and tried this. Like, I was excited about it, and I'm glad that I tried as many colors as I did, because yeah, this will not work. This is the only shade that will work for African American skin tones, which is a shame. With that being said, if you're darker than me, this probably will not work. So it's given that they need a extra deep, because it's not dark enough. But it will work out for me, but it's still gonna be subtle. So, and this was $36. Y'all, that's the haul. I might take y'all to the hair salon with me. I don't know. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow.
I got everything in this life.
Choctaw Land, they call them fire keys.
Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. Cause too fresh with the scars.